Casey is still way too young for that, but but we tried him in his crib last night, and I did have the conversation with him. I was like, "You are so brave."
Yeah, that's
so
good.
strong.
I think you were also reminding yourself.
Yes.
Yeah,
It's more for me.
Yeah, you're not going to come back here in 30 seconds. I think that's good. It is funny how much you talk to your child before they can truly understand it.
Yeah.
But it's interesting watching it all change. I'm at 7, and Luke is a negotiator, and I have myself to blame for that. You
You are the master.
But it's
of
so funny to watch
negotiation.
that, him just be like, just firing off different negotiations, and me being like, no, we're not doing that.
Nope.
You misinterpret
match.
this system. Yeah, can't wait till he's older. It's gonna be great. 77 in Portland for a high today. Beautiful day, especially along the coastline. Beach day, really. And you can always say this time of the year, could this be the last good beach day of the season? Maybe, although we'll be in the 70s next week at least a few times, so got a chance there. Big transition though, right, from nearly 80 down to where we'll be tonight, which is in the 30s pretty uniformly, in some cases in the 20s. Berlin, Rangeley, for example, in the upper 20s by early tomorrow morning. That's why the National Weather Service has a frost advisory in the shaded darker blue, and then we've got a freeze warning in the lighter blue. The freeze warning is actually the more serious of those two, meaning that we could see a hard freeze in those locations by early tomorrow morning. That would be, in theory, the end to the growing season, and that's what this advisories are all about, is the growing season in certain parts of the state. So tonight is cool, definitely. Temperatures are down into the 30s, even along the coastline. This model's even cooler than what I had in Rangeley at 22. We'll see, but it'll definitely be in the 20s, 24 in Berlin, 34 in Caribou. A lot of sunshine tomorrow. Temperatures, though, slow to respond. We're at that time of the year where the sun feels nice, and it does matter still for temperatures, but not as much as it once did. And so that means that you can have a completely sunny day like this, yet temperatures are still stuck in the 60s, in some cases in the mountains in the 50s. I mentioned this to Brian earlier. If you're thinking about going hiking, I love hiking this time of the year and only this time of the year, but in the morning it's pretty chilly, and towards sunset it's pretty chilly too, so just keep that in mind. That's the kind of pattern we're in here. Sunday's a good looking day, a little bit warmer. Temperatures in the upper 60s to around 70. I think you'll feel that difference with some high thin clouds coming in. Good shape again on Monday. Next chance of any showers comes in Tuesday night into Wednesday, and as has been the case, this looked beefier as far as rain goes 2 days ago than it does today. So we'll keep watching it, but it looks now just like some showers around on Tuesday afternoon, but this front kind of washes out as it moves towards us. And once again, we don't connect on heavy rainfall. Tries to give us something late next week, but it's been doing that kind of thing for a while, right? Pushing the actual rain out 7 days, and then 7 more days, and then 7 more days. So there's no reason to really bite on that at this point. So we'll run the future rainfall through this time next week, and once again we will see a lot of zeros, just a little bit of shower activity there on Tuesday night. First day of fall officially Monday. I don't think you'll need any excuse to get into fall vibes though on Saturday and Sunday, and then looking good next week. We'll see what the shower chances are. I mean, at least we got 2 raindrops in it. The problem has been, it's not that we've had 0 chances of showers. We've had 0 actual days of rain though. You know what I mean? So Tuesday definitely doesn't have it. Maybe Friday has something to it, but not enough to make a big difference. Obviously, Ryan and Dana went over the new drought monitor with you yesterday, and clearly it got worse based on where we've been at there.
Of course.
So, it will be a beautiful looking weekend for sure.
Great.
Yeah.
All right,
Well,
Keith.
enjoy it.
Thank you.